What's going on, guys? God bless you. Carlos here with Serranos Mobile Detail in Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. Today, guys, we are going to be working on this Cadillac CTS. We're going to be doing a one-step paint correction with a 3-year ceramic coating. But on today's video, guys, we are strictly going to be talking about starting to polish, right? If you are just starting to polish, I hope this video, maybe these tips and conversation help you with your first car polishing project. Today, guys, we are going to be keeping it very simple, right? We're going to be using the Max Shine Reaper. We're going to go corded, which honestly, I started using this again just because I got tired of the Rupes. But we're going to go with the Max Shine Reaper. This is their limited edition polisher with the Buff Bright correction light on it. And for the polishing, since we are coating, we are going to go with my favorite combination, which is going to be a Rupes yellow foam paired with the Koshemi F601. This combination right here is by far, in my opinion, one of the best combinations out there. So that is what we're going to be using today. Some of the items that I believe are key ingredients to this whole polishing system is, one, you want to have a paint gauge, right? This here is going to help you truly determine what you're able to do to the vehicle, right? Can you do a good paint enhancement? Can you do a solid 2-step, 3-step paint correction, right? Are you able to wet sand this vehicle, right? This here is gonna be your best tool for that, right? Another thing that I recommend you get, but it's not needed, is truly a pad washer. This one here is by Lake Country. This one here, obviously, if you do not have multiple pads, right, and you want to invest in something that's going to help you clean your pads as you go, definitely the Lake Country pad washer is definitely going to do the job. And for this vehicle today, we actually use one whole pad on this whole vehicle, right? We just made sure we cleaned it, we brushed it, we kept it cool, and it performed amazing, right? So if you're one of those detailers, you're like, man, I don't want to buy a lot, but you want to invest in a pad washer, definitely go that route. I honestly feel like it's smarter for you to go and buy maybe like 10 of these for the price of this, right? But if you're one of those detailers who doesn't like to buy a lot of pads and you want to invest in the latest, greatest technology as a pad washer, definitely get you that. Check out this Jeep. Very old school. Looks really cool. And it's still drivable. Anyways, when you start polishing, right, by now you've probably seen a ton of videos of all these people who polish, right? And you're kind of stuck of where to go, right? I hope I keep this process very simple for you, right? For the past 3 years, I have strictly been using the Koshemi line. Just that. Ever since I went to their launch a couple years back, I literally threw away all the polishes I had. And I said, you know what? I'm going to work with this brand. I'm going to work with this product. And we're going to learn it. We're going to love it. And it's going to give me amazing results. And I have to be very honest. This line does amazing, right? I love the compound. I love H9 because even though it's such a heavy cut, you're still going to get amazing gloss, right? Everything finishes off really, really good. A little bit of that product goes a long way, right? And as far as pricing, some may say, man, that's an expensive product. But in reality, a little bit of this product goes a long way. So you'll be able to have this polish for a good while, right? So tip number 1, I urge you, get you some Koshemi line, right? Go to Car Supplies Warehouse, get you some products there. This brand is really now sold everywhere because it's definitely a really, really good brand. So if there's a tip, get yourself the Koshemi line, right? All of it, get you everything. When it comes to pads, what do I like to use? Well, I like to use strictly the Lake Country wool pad Usually I'll pair that if I'm doing a two-step. I love using that with Koshemi H9 and the Rupes yellow foam. I'll pair with the Koshemi F6, right? That's my favorite combination. Anybody that usually texts me or asks me about a pad combo, that's usually the combo I give them because I believe in it, I've used it, and it gives me amazing results, right? And I know some will say, oh, you can't be doing that. You have to work with the Rupes line. I'll be very honest. I really was not a fan of the Rupes polish line. For me, it's more work. It leaves a lot of haziness and you have to keep cutting down or, you know, polishing to, you know, the multi-step process, right? And I get it. There's steps to everything. For me, I have really enjoyed using the Koshemi line paired with the Rupes pads, except their wool, because that one is trash. But other than that, I'll use strictly the Rupes white foam and the Rupes yellow foam from Rupes. That's all I use. And the purple wool pad from Lake Country. So as far as pads, that's kind of what I use. All right, this next one might piss off the professionals, but I don't care. Stop doing this. If you are just starting to detail, right, and you're like, man, what do you recommend, Carlos? One of the things I recommend is for you to stop following all these videos you're seeing, right, and find your own method. For many years, I have not done this whole, let me put it to the paint, give it 5 seconds. All right, let me take this off now. And let's try this pad right here. And let's see, give it 5 seconds. I hate doing that crap. I really do. So instead of doing all that, guys, try this. Every time you get to do a one-step paint correction, get yourself the Rupes yellow foam. Get yourself your Koshemi F601 if you're going to be doing a ceramic coating. And if you're not going to be doing a ceramic coating and you're going to do a good one step, this is your combination right here. Every time, I promise you, give it a try, work it, right? And you're going to have amazing results. Stop pulling all these pads and trying to, no, by then you've already wasted so much time, right? So stop doing that. All you need is your polisher. You need the yellow Rupes foam pad, and get you these two products that I showcased and start polishing. Whew. And trust me, I was so scared when I started polishing because I was scared, one, to burn the paint. I was scared I was gonna scratch this paint. I was scared I was gonna drop the bottle, the pad. I was so nervous. Let me tell you guys, it is very simple. It is very easy. Don't overcomplicate things. Find your rhythm, find your pattern, right? One of the main things that I tell people, and here's a tip that'll help you in your paint correction skills or your paint enhancements, right? Or in your polishing skills overall. If you are right-handed, your right hand is always gonna be on the trigger. Your left hand is always going to be on that little knob at the top, right? And if you're left-handed, it's vice versa, right? When it comes to polishing, right, if your polisher is stalling, if your polisher is not spinning, it's probably because you have too much pressure on that front, right? Or that pad is not straight, or the polisher is not straight, I mean, right? So practice this. Polishing all day is going to be literally using your dominant hand, right? I am right-handed, so my right hand is always on the trigger, and polishing is literally just moving this arm like this all day. That's just making minimal movements, right? That is how you're going to keep that pad from stalling, from not spinning. So a lot of your issues could be just in how you're holding that polisher, right? Don't overthink it, guys. Keep it very simple. A little bit of pressure, right? I know some people say 5 pounds per pressure. I don't carry a scale with me to know how much pressure I'm putting. I just know, just put my hand on the top, just enough. All you want is that pad to spin. It's spinning. All right, keep going, right? Don't overcomplicate things. Oh my God, do I have enough pounds per pressure? Stop. Just have fun with it. Have fun. Alrighty, guys, this project is finally done. Overall, this thing took me, I think, like 5 hours from beginning to end, with the one-step paint correction and a 3-year ceramic coating on there. Obviously, there was a lot of room for improvement on the paint because the clear, I was reading literally like 8s, 9s, 7s all over this car. So should I wanted to do a 2-step paint correction, I definitely could have done it, and even the finish would have looked better, right? But for this one, I posted a sale, right? I had to save my month. I didn't have anything this week, so I posted a sale for a 1-step paint correction with the 3-year ceramic coating for $800, and I have 2 coatings, one today, one tomorrow, so I saved my month literally by doing that. So that's another tip. If put a sale out, guys. If you have to save your month, I don't care what the people say, I need to work, right? So we posted a sale, and this is one of the one of the customers who acquired that sale, so he got it at a steal. So obviously there are some blemishes around this paint, but that should have been more on the 2-step. The customer wasn't chasing perfection. It's a pre-owned vehicle. He just wanted it to look good and protected, and I believe we did exactly that. So if you watched to the very end of this video, this is how this giveaway is gonna work. Through this video, I actually wore some hats, right? The first person in the comment section to tell me exactly how many hats I wore through this video, you're gonna be getting 3 pads of the Rupes yellow foams, and you're also gonna be getting Coach Kemi P601 for you to try if you haven't tried it. If you have, well, guess what? Bonus, you have extra pads and polishes. So anyways, as always, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope some of these conversations that we had today made sense, and maybe if it didn't, let me know, right? I'm always open to conversations, to topics, to opinions, to your comments. I love reading your comments. I respond to all the comments, whether they're good or bad. Trust me, I love all feedback, and I take it all with just nothing but humbleness, because at the end of the day, I'm not perfect, I'm not the best, but there's things I do that have helped me in my business. So as always, God bless you guys. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video.